G'day, how you going? Well, face looks a bit red. It's just the lighting, so I haven't been out in the sun. It's all good. I just like to have a bit of a chat about the transfer window and all the rest of it. Goes on for 11 weeks. Starts Monday, goes on for 11 weeks. That's a long time, isn't it? It's a bit like travelling from England to Australia in an airplane. You're basking, basting in a tube full of farts, because somebody's going to fart on the plane, aren't they? Yeah, it's a long time. Me personally, I'd only give them 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the tops. If they can't get the business done then, well, tough luck. But yeah, it's the silly season and people are going ripe over it. We're getting repeats after repeats after repeats, the copy and paste. Yeah, it does my head. And I don't know about you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. I'm not saying that people shouldn't do it, but it just the trouble is I've seen one report and then there's no point in seeing another one because you're just telling the same story in a different way. So it makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. I mean, obviously, there's those like Jer and Connor who it's their full-time job to do that sort of thing. So I'd expect that from them. But they're the two that I go for. Like Connor's rumour mill and Jer's news, and he's been doing really well actually, Jer, because he's got he's thinking outside the box when it comes to transfer things. He did a little thing on transfers that had been popping up during the year, and now he's going back to see how true they are and all the rest of it. So he's doing little segments like that. He's got a thing on Andy with Adam Pope, where he talks to Adam Pope about the season. And then there's the content creators, where they thought we'd end up and all the rest of it. So he's doing a lot of different things other than the usual transfer talk. That becomes a bit tedious and a bit boring after a while. I don't know about you, but I'd rather get something concrete. So I've just made a few notes. There's this guy called Czech guy called Krejcik or something, some Czechoslovakian guy scored a goal for the Czech Republic or whatever, and could be a possible replacement for Pascal Strout. Pascal Strouk. Pascal. I'll just call him Pascal. We're on first name basis. But yeah, it makes you wonder, where all these things come from. The thing that annoys me is like not so much with the content creators, because most of them are pretty sensible. Some of them are a bit silly, but that's to be expected, isn't it? It is the silly season. But some of the comments by fans, like there's a guy, what's his name? Dio. I'll just call him Dio. And they want, what, 40,000 million pounds? 35 to 40 million pounds for him. For a player that the position he plays is already full. And people are saying, we should buy him. Well, we've only got about $120 million budget. You want to blow all that? It's like the Trafford thing with the goalkeeping. Until we know where we are, we don't want to be going blowing 30 foot. Well, what they want? 45, 50 million or something? Or whatever it is. It's way too high and we can't afford it. Unless you want to go back to the Rysdale days, where we go broke, I don't want to go back there. So I think you need to pull your head in and start thinking about it. I mean, I'm sure, I'm confident that the 49ers won't be in for that sort of thing. It's all dribbled, really, isn't it? But yeah, it gets frustrating that people actually think like, just go out and buy him. Go on, pay the money. We need somebody like that. No, we don't. We did all right last time, so we'll do all right this time. What other notes have I got? Oh, yeah, the 49ers are tight asses anyway, so I doubt if somebody $40 million is not going to break the bank to get a player in. And if they do, I'd be surprised. And he'd better be a quality player, you know. But there's plenty of players out there that are good enough. And there's plenty of players that could be good enough given the opportunity and the right set of circumstances. So I think we'll pick somebody up. But until actually they're signed on the dotted line, it ain't going to happen. Getting a bit exciting about what's that guy called? Harry Wilson. Could get him on a free. I mean, he signed up before he was ready to go on the plane or something, apparently. But for some reason he didn't come. Fulham put a stop to it, which is a bit of a bugger. So we'll see what happens there. Well, you get him on a free. It frees up a bit of money, doesn't it? There'll be players going out. Players. It's hard to tell who. You know, I was actually surprised by Byram and Cairns being offered new contracts, or they're said to be offered new contracts. But then again, when you think about them being around the club and what they bring to players coming in, Jer talked about it on his news article this morning, well, last night, or whenever it was, Friday night, the last one of the week he did, talked about how they have a great influence on players, and the rest of the team speak very highly of Byron and Cairns. And Cairns' experience as a goalkeeper will help, you know, some of the young lads and all the rest of it. So I can see why. And they'd be on low wages, which is taken up a spot. You might argue, yeah, could. But, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, this is the thing. People are getting all getting their knickers in a knot over things, and we've got no control over it. It's out of our hands. The 49ers, we're just going to have to trust in the 49ers, which is what I've always said, you know. It's the way we got to go. Anyway, just a couple of things. Where I go and see, I watch Jer for all my information on transfer stuff. And I go to Connor, when Connor's got a rumour mill, I'll go and have a look at that. Other than that, you know, you're just spending 10 to 20 minutes listening to somebody talk about one player. I mean, Joe did a great video of the transfers that were supposed to be coming up, and there's an airplane going overhead. We'll just wait for it to go. You wouldn't think for a small town like Rotorua that we'd get airplanes going overhead, but we've got an airport, yeah. Noisy fuckers, these planes. Anyway, Jer did one about all the transfers that we'd been linked with, and he did, 10 players in 20 minutes. That's 2 minutes a player, which I thought was excellent. You know, so it can be done. You don't have to rev it on for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So it can be done, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's the way it goes. What else? Yeah, we've been getting with the new development of Ellen Road. There's a guy called Colin C Overview. If you're on YouTube, I think it's CC Overview, and he's got his little drone and he's going zooming around Ellen Road, showing us what's happening there. So that's very good. There's a couple more out there doing that as well. And while I was at it, one of my channels that I watch, Paul from Leeds Therapy, he did a walkabout round Ellen Road, and I'm hoping he does some more walkabouts, you know, like once a week or once a fortnight, goes around and has a look from the ground level to see what's going on, and, you know, sort of like it'd complement CC Overview doing his stuff, and you get it from above, and then you get it from, you know, looking at ground level. Go for a walk around there because he lives near there apparently, and I think he's been influenced by Jer because he's coming up with some sensible, really good stuff that's of interest, keeping it short, sweet, you know, to the point, and all the rest of it. So there's something else you could go check out. Other than that, there's not much happening. We're just going to have to wait and see. Like I said, it's a bit frustrating because nothing's really buzzing. Although the big talk and the big thing seems to be at the moment that on the Harry Wilson saga, everything's gone quiet. Very quiet. Nobody's talking. So either a deal's been done. Well, obviously, maybe a deal's done, but we don't know which way it's going. What else is there? Oh, there's the World Cup. Yeah, I forgot the World Cup's on. That's the reason this transfer window's dragged out. Bloody ridiculous, really. Anyway, yeah, I've watched I could watch the games, but you know they want you to pay to watch the games, and yeah, you know it's the amount of games I'd want to watch is minimal. So I'll just stick with the highlights, which is quite exciting. And yeah, let's hope we have a good World Cup. May the best team win. I'm not really bothered, really. I can support Australia, England, Japan and New Zealand. So I can have 4 teams, so I'm on there. Not that I think any of them will get there. Well, Japan's got a good chance. And I suppose England has, but the way they played, I don't know. Anyway, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing if you're new to the channel. They're my thoughts. What are yours? Leave them in the comments if you so wish. And on that note, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.